Tallulah and this is my vlog. Quite nice to go on one leg when you're introducing yourself. It makes you feel light, a bit like Tinkerbell. Lulu, bonjour. Together again. I love that song. I love that song. Even when I'm not away from Lulu, I still like to say together again. Because why not, darling? One should not go through life not appreciating one's red leather stuffed dog. Coordinated the hat with the bag. It's quite good to be in coordination. This is a bit like a barber shop. If anyone knows about, what's it called? Disneyland, people go around playing with banjos and having this on their head. Anyway, welcome to the vlog. Now, this week we are tackling the very serious question that Michelle Morrison sent in. She was worried about lockjaw when eating a sandwich, which is a concern. If anyone saw the tall sandwich vlog a few weeks ago, and if you didn't, I should put the link down below or somewhere on the screen, you can watch it. And somebody from New York talked about how people can get lockjaw when handling a sandwich. Nowadays, you can barely even get out of bed without potentially being in a semi-war zone. And now it's even infiltrated our sandwiches. Danger is rife, ladies and gentlemen. One may end up, I don't probably know what happens when you get lockjaw. I don't know, your jaw just locks open all the time, which would be horrific. I mean, I don't like that. You'd be saliva dripping. I don't know how things would fly in. Birds. There's probably a cartoon. Is there a cartoon when things fly in your face when you've got lockjaw? This is hideous. Anyway, Michelle, one should not be thinking about lockjaw very long because I am going to tell you how to liquefy your lunch. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are scared of lockjaw, simply put the entire sandwich in a blender, press blend and drink your lunch. There you go, darling. People have been talking about that for years, liquid lunch, but I know they've been talking about that in terms of dirty martinis, but I'm talking about that in terms of liquefying your lunch and just eating it. So, the PB&J liquid is just simply put your peanut butter, your jam, apple juice, because why not? Apple juice is sort of the base for many things you don't realise in life. People are drinking apple juice left, right and centre without even realising it. I think apple juice is one of these secret ingredients that if you bothered to read what you were eating would even find its way into tomato ketchup. That's how versatile apple juice is. I hadn't realised it either till I read an article. I was amazed. It's even in things like milk. Well, not really, I just added that in to be extreme. But Google it, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, put some apple juice in this, it all up, and then drink it. Now, here is for the factual part of the vlog, that you may not realise this, but straws are not benign. No, ladies and gentlemen, a straw is the silent, stealthy enemy. I'm going to let that sink in. That should be a headline somewhere. If anyone's watching from the Guardian newspaper or something, you might want to put that in. The straw is not your friend. Well, yeah, because it isn't. And I'm going to tell you straight up why. Why, darling? I read all this on a pamphlet waiting at a juice bar in San Francisco, so I know all about it. Now listen, I'm going to use mime. I am classically trained, so I'm going to use mime to describe what you're about to watch. Okay, imagine you are the juice in a blender. Okay, you're just sitting there, you're in a cup, and you're about to be sucked up through a straw. Okay, this is it. Violence. Okay, this is if you're a bit of blended juice and you're about to be drunk normally without a straw. Peaceful, relaxed, organic. It's even nice to mime that, darling, it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, mime that in your kitchen just now. Go ahead and mime it, you feel very good, it feels very relaxing. So relaxing, almost choked, darling, getting back into normal. Okay, now listen, because the thing is, when you drink your juice through a straw, it is a violent act. Okay, you're being sucked up like a maniac, suddenly you're in somebody's throat, and then you're going down the next bit, and then you're like, and all the acid, there's a lot of stomach acid attacking. Okay, it's a violent situation. If you are a bit of blended juice, and you are happily, merrily being drunk with an open, wide mouth, then you calmly slither down a throat at a normal speed, not the speed of light or anything, and then you bubble around in your stomach and that's it. It's a pleasant way to go. It makes you think of Alice in Wonderland and a meandering river as opposed to some sort of electric shock treatment being thinged up. It's not the done thing, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the juice that you're drinking, okay, before you use a straw. Also, the thing is, when you use a straw, there is not much oxygen. There's not much oxygen that can get into the straw, okay, to help with the digestive process. It's just, the whole thing is slam, bam, violence from beginning to end. If you are drinking in a normal fashion, you've got an open, wide smile, endorphins, and also you get a lot of oxygen in your mouth that help with the digestive process, and everything is as it should be. If you are a purveyor of organic foods, you should never bother with a straw. Because basically it's going against the whole process, and you're probably horrified watching this. I was horrified reading it. I mean, Kurt, who's watching this, will be probably reliving the experience of reading about the straw, because we think the straw is our friend ever since we're a child. And remember children drinking Cokes with straws and things like that? No idea the damage a straw is causing. Never to mind the plastic straw being washed up. Gosh, I'm in a pulpit. Gosh, I feel like I'm in Speaker's Corner banging on. But anyway, I'm quite passionate about the straw, because the thing is, it's a stealthy enemy. You think he's your friend, and actually he's your foe. And I'm going to leave you with that. I'm sorry it's macabre, but sometimes life is a bit macabre. It is, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, the recipe for the PB&J liquid fight will be in the bit below. Bon appetit!